This is a book pull summary of the book The Automatic Millionaire by David Bach. Have you ever dreamed of being a millionaire? Of course you have. But what if we told you that becoming a millionaire is much easier than you think? Forget about winning the lottery or starting a groundbreaking business. There's a simpler way. By setting up a simple system that automatically puts money from your paycheck into secure savings accounts, anyone can become an automatic millionaire. Even if you're bad at personal finances and sticking to a budget, the Automatic Millionaire plan will secure your wealthy future. So, sit tight and let us show you how making small payments to yourself each payday can lead you to your millionaire dream. Number 1. You don't need to earn a lot to become an automatic millionaire. You just need to save small amounts regularly. When Jim and Sue McIntyre were receiving financial advice from the author, he was astounded to notice that Jim, who had never earned more than $40,000 a year, had nearly $2 million in net worth in his early 50s. This proves that earning a huge paycheck is not the key to success. Rather, creating an easy-to-manage financial plan and being smart. Jim and Sue told they could either work for their money or make their money work for them. Obviously, the McIntyres wanted to put their money to work, so they came up with a simple-to-follow plan, employing a portion of every dollar they earned. They started with 4% of their income and gradually increased it to 15%. The average prices on the stock market have risen by around 10% every year over the past 5 decades. This means that if you set aside $2,000 every year during your 20s, you will have over $1 million to celebrate with when you turn 65. This idea of getting rich over time by regularly putting away a small amount is called the latte factor. So, today is the day to start reconsidering the money spent on all the little things, because you may already have what it takes to become an automatic millionaire. Number 2. Pay yourself before you pay anyone else. We all have unavoidable expenses, such as taxes, rent, and insurance, that need to be taken care of before we can set our money aside for ourselves. However, the first person you should be giving money to is yourself. A quick and effective way that ensures that you get paid first is by setting up a pre-tax retirement account that automatically directs money to a savings account. This not only helps to divert funds, but also makes good financial sense, since the money in a retirement account is only taxed upon withdrawal, and usually at a lower rate than the current income tax rate. So, now's the time to commit to putting away at least 1 hour's pay every day for future prosperity. To become an automatic millionaire, it's important to save at least 10% of your gross income. Putting away an hour's worth of wages every day can help you reach that goal. It's crucial to take the money out of every paycheck automatically, instead of waiting until the end of the year to put aside the 10%, as this could lead to improper budgeting. This is what being an automatic millionaire is all about. Number 3. The key to being an automatic millionaire is to set up automatic payments to savings accounts. Let's take another look at the McIntyres, who, despite earning modest salaries, became millionaires. One of the secrets of their success was their commitment to paying themselves first and finding a way to avoid the stress and unrealistic amount of discipline it takes to budget their spending. A general rule of thumb to live by is that if a plan requires a lot of discipline, it probably won't work. After having some disagreements about saving money, the McIntyres decided to take themselves out of the equation and set up an automatic system for paying themselves first. They only had to decide on the percentage of their paychecks to put aside, and then they established an automatic payment system that deposited the money straight into a savings account. Here are a few more tips to help you set up a great system for automatic saving. First, remember to make use of the pre-tax retirement account mentioned earlier. Second, don't assume that your current retirement plan is the best one for you. Even if you're self-employed, check your retirement account options and ensure that you have the best one available. If you don't have a retirement plan yet, go to a bank, brokerage firm, or mutual fund company and set up an individual retirement plan as soon as possible. If you're learning something new in this video, take a moment to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more videos. Number 4. Rest easy by including an emergency fund in your automatic financial plan. Unfortunately, there are no guarantees in life when it comes to having a steady, prosperous income. So, it's only good sense for your automatic financial plan to include an emergency fund. When you set up an emergency fund, it not only acts as a financial safety net, it can also help you live a more stress-free and unrestrained life. This is the added benefit of being an automatic millionaire. You build wealth while also putting an end to all the time and energy spent worrying about your finances. You can start building up an emergency fund by automatically putting aside 5% from every paycheck. But remember, this is a real emergency fund, so you have to treat it as such, and only dip into it when there's something like a natural disaster or a medical emergency to cover. Now, just like your retirement account, you should make sure your emergency account is in good hands, with a trusted financial institution that will earn you proper interest. For example, putting your regular 5% payments into a money market account is usually a reliable way to ensure you'll earn more interest than your standard savings account. Number 5. Renting costs you more money in the long run, so go for the home ownership route. Jim and Sue McIntyre were not only clever about their automatic savings plan, they made another smart decision when it came to housing. So here, again, we can follow in the footsteps of the McIntyres by ceasing to pay rent and becoming homeowners as soon as possible. Ultimately, renters end up giving their landlords around the same amount of money as someone would if they were paying the monthly installments on a home ownership mortgage. But despite paying the same amount, renters have nothing to show for it at the end of the day. If you're worried that you'd never be able to pay off a mortgage, here's a reassuring fact. The rate of foreclosures, when a homeowner is evicted for failing to pay off their mortgage, is currently less than 2%. However, when you finally make the move from renting to buying, you'll have to make some important decisions, such as choosing the right kind of mortgage and coming up with a way to pay it off quickly. It's even better to set up a bi-weekly payment plan with your bank rather than a monthly plan, as this will allow you to pay off your mortgage faster. While you can put all these tips into action immediately, you might be feeling buried by a mountain of debt. So let's take a look at how you can dig yourself out. Number 6. You must eliminate debt by automatically paying off your credit cards and getting rid of them. If you're struggling with debt, you're not alone. The average American family has amassed $8,400 in credit card debt. But remember, debt is not compatible with being an automatic millionaire. One of the main problems with credit cards is their interest rate, which can be as high as 18%. If you're currently in debt, there are 3 steps you can take to get yourself out. The first is to get rid of your credit cards. The next step is to renegotiate your debt. You can call your credit provider to convince them to give you a much lower interest rate on your debt. If this isn't an option, you'll need to start paying off the cards one by one. Prioritize paying whichever card has the lowest ratio of outstanding balance to minimum payment until all your cards are paid off. The last step is to adjust your financial plan so that you're automatically paying off your past debt as well as investing in your future self. To do this, you take the money you're paying yourself from every paycheck and devote half of it to paying off your debt, while the other half goes towards your future millionaire status. This way, you can still feel good about that bright future. Number 7. Start feeling rich today by setting up an automatic charity account. Even though the automatic millionaire strategy isn't about making you rich overnight, it can help you start feeling rich right away by enabling you to automatically give a portion of your money to charity. Setting up an automatic donation can easily be made part of your overall financial plan. Now, how much you want to donate is your choice, but a good way to start might be with a small amount, like 1% of your paycheck. Whatever the amount is, and whatever the charity is, one thing is certain. You'll be making a difference in the lives of people who need your help. Donating money does not hinder one's ability to make money, and anyone can be charitable regardless of their financial status. A good example is Sir John Templeton, an American-British investor who started his philanthropy work before he became a billionaire. Another benefit of making charitable donations is that they're tax-deductible, which means that whatever amount you donate is exempt from taxation. Also, if you want to make sure your money makes the biggest difference it possibly can, you should do your homework and double-check the quality of the charity you're considering. Thanks for watching. We hope this video provided valuable insight and information for you. Do you think it's better to rent or own a house to become a millionaire? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. And if you learned something new in this video, make sure to click the like button and subscribe for more videos. Thank you, and until next time.